and the double team. You just saw a willing passer down there on the
Slammed in by Shepard.
Dating well isn't exactly a challenge for famous athletes, especially if they're a big part of a sports league like the NBA. Most times, being under the spotlight for dating an established celebrity benefits their careers. So, which players fall under this category? Well, fear not, for we are about to tell you the 10 NBA players who have dated gorgeous celebrities. Be sure to give the video a thumbs up before we begin. Number 10. Michael Jordan and Yvette Prieto. Starting off with the most popular basketball player of all time, Michael Jordan dated and later married a Cuban-American model Yvette Prieto after meeting her at a club in 2007. A year after his divorce, Jordan met Prieto, who is 16 years his junior, and the pair hit it off. She was a gorgeous Cuban model who'd worked with designers like Alexander Wang, and a year later, things started to get serious between the two. 2 years later, in 2009, the pair moved in together in a house in Miami. Another 2 years later, the couple announced their engagement. Jordan and Prieto got married on April 27, 2013, with a wedding budget estimated to be around $10 million. They tied the knot at the Episcopal Church at Bethesda by the Sea, followed by a reception at Bears Club in Jupiter, Florida. The guest list was over 300 people long, and big-name celebrities like Tiger Woods and Spike Lee attended the ceremony. Not even a year later, the two announced the birth of their twin baby girls, Isabel and Victoria. Number 9. Carmelo Anthony and Lala Vasquez. Like a storybook romance, Anthony and Vasquez's story began with the pair's eyes meeting in a crowded room. Carmelo reportedly sent Lala a bottle of wine in a New York nightclub to impress her. He's also confessed that it was her eyes that initially attracted him to her. Alani Nicole Lala Anthony is a relatively famous TV personality and was just gaining attention as a host on MTV's Total Request Live. The pair, after a year or so of dating, announced their engagement on Christmas Day 2004. On March 7, 2007, the two welcomed their only child, Kai and Carmelo Anthony. After a 5.5-year engagement, the two finally tied the knot in 2010. A-list celebrities like Kim Kardashian, LeBron James, and Justin Timberlake were on the guest list, and the wedding itself was filmed for a VH1 reality TV series titled Lala's Full Court Wedding, which did last for 5 seasons. However, their relationship isn't without its ups and downs. Multiple infidelity rumors involving both parties and a legal separation in 2017 means that the couple are no longer an official power couple. Number 8. Matt Barnes and Gloria Govan. On the subject of couples no longer being aspirational, we have NBA player Matt Barnes and American reality television and presenter Gloria Govan. The pair met when Gloria was just 12, but reconnected a few years later when Barnes played near Govan's hometown of Oakland. The pair started dating in 2006. This relationship was a long and tumultuous one for both parties involved. Things seemed rocky right from the start when Barnes was arrested after accusations of domestic abuse against her in 2010. Gloria denied any such reports by saying, "Any accusations of domestic violence are false. My fiance Matt Barnes has never physically abused me or my family," and the charges were dropped. Their wedding did take place in 2013, but the pair separated in their trademark dramatic fashion only 2 years later. The dramatic split included an all-out custody battle that Barnes won, and that seemed to be the end of this highly televised romance. Until it was revealed that Govan had started dating his former teammate, Derek Fisher. Reportedly, Barnes had been upset enough to start a physical altercation, getting mad at anyone who tried to intervene, including his sons. The on and off drama between the two still continues to this day. Number 7. Amar'e Stoudemire and Ciara. This pair, of course, like most on this list, did not survive the test of time. In 2010, when Ciara and Stoudemire were spotted together enjoying each other's company, no one could have predicted that their end would be quite so bitter. Before the famous singer and vocalist found her one true love in Russell Wilson, she fell for NBA star Amar'e Stoudemire. The pair was spotted enjoying each other's company in multiple private venues, and it seemed like quite a fairy tale at the beginning, all until he went and cheated on her, with his ex no less, who he would later marry. While the circumstances of their split may have been hurtful, both parties seem to have found love and peace. Ciara, in a recent interview, had nothing but nice things to say about him when asked. "He's always been a nice guy, always been very nice to me, very respectful." Number 6. Sasha Vujacic and Maria Sharapova. Maria Sharapova, a world-renowned tennis player, and Sasha Vujacic, famous NBA player, seems like a match made in heaven, doesn't it? But alas, some things are not meant to be. The pair met at a mutual friend's party in 2009 and started pursuing a public relationship. The two had their athleticism in common, and that made it easier for them to understand one another. The couple got engaged only a year later in 2010 to what would be a relatively short-lived engagement. The pair called it quits after 2 years in a very private announcement. According to Sharapova, it was their careers that drove a wedge in the relationship first, and later in their hearts, ironically enough. Number 5. Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union. The pair has had quite a few ups and downs in their relationship and have come out stronger because of them. The two met in 2007 to co-host the Super Bowl party when both Wade and Union were going through a difficult time in their marriages and personal lives. Neither even considered the other to be a potential match after meeting, and yet after a series of bad relationships in 2009, what Union had written off as never going to happen, happened. The two started dating after he'd reached out to apologize for all the unfounded dating rumors surrounding the two. She admitted later that her preconceived ideas about him not working due to their 9-year age gap were unfounded, that even though they were opposites, they were good together. And after a small split in 2013 to focus on their careers, both the actress and the NBA star decided they couldn't stay apart. The pair finally tied the knot in 2014 and are now incredibly content in their lives. Through unexpected pregnancies, unneeded hatred, and work-life issues, the pair has stuck together. Number 4. Nick Young and Iggy Azalea. The NBA star and rapper started dating in 2013, but officially took their relationship public in March of 2014 via GQ. The two seemed to be very much in love, and it seemed like they had found their happily ever after with each other. Especially when Young proposed to Azalea in June of 2015, a post of which Iggy shared on her Instagram account. The engagement ring was massive, valued at $500,000, and encrusted with a barrage of white diamonds. In 2016, however, Iggy announced that they were postponing the wedding and later called it off entirely. Nick's admission of cheating on Azalea was leaked on a videotape by his Lakers teammate D'Angelo Russell. Azalea shared, "Unfortunately, although I love Nick and have tried to rebuild my trust in him, it's become apparent in the last few weeks I am unable to, at the time of their split." Number 3. Kevin Love and Kate Bach. Canadian model Kate Bach and Kevin Love started dating in 2016 after meeting for a cover shoot and have been going strong ever since. She claimed that she'd never been much interested in basketball, but after Kevin, she tunes in to every game. The two have been wholly adorable on social media and show no signs of stopping, especially now that they are engaged. The couple announced their engagement on January 31st, 2021 in a sweet Instagram post. "Souls tend to go back to who feels like home. My fiance, the joy of my life," Love wrote in his own announcement post. His former teammates LeBron James and Tristan Thompson even shared congratulatory messages. Number 2. Joakim Noah and Lais Ribeiro. Victoria's Secret supermodel Ribeiro and Joakim Noah started dating in 2018. Joakim, who has recently announced his retirement from the NBA, even popped the question just a year later. "When you know, we guess," and a heartfelt Instagram post he even wrote, "Proposing to you was the easiest decision of my life. Seeing that smile writing the play at the burn. I will never forget that." He added, "I love you." On another note, this wedding is about to be lit. Number 1. Chris Webber and Tyra Banks. Supermodel and America's Next Top Model sensation Tyra Banks started dating Chris Webber in 2002 and had a solid, adoring 2-year relationship. The pair often referred to their relationship as serious, and people started speculating about an engagement. But alas, a cheating scandal tore the two apart as reports of Webber and a few fans surfaced. Which of these whirlwind or long-term romances were you shocked to learn about? Let us know in the comments down below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this, and we'll see you in the next one.